Hey guys, I'm the host of Free Game Just Listen, a podcast here on Anchor. And let me tell you why I started using Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. I've tried so many different platforms, and I'm back to this one. For one, it's free. There's also creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or your phone. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on multiple platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can also make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go ahead, go to your app store and download Anchor, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Free Game Just Listen. I am your host, and today I'm going to talk about what it feels like to be black in America. And this is someone else's perspective, but I do agree with them on this stuff. So this young lady said today she laughed and she cried simultaneously. She also shouted her frustrations and then became still. She said, at times or most times, I find being black means being forced into a small, tight space and being told that I cannot come out until I conform to a way that makes a predominantly white society feel comfortable. So during these moments, she says her psyche does not know how to react to such unreasonable confinement. So the question is, how should a black body respond to being made to ask permission to exist in the same space alongside others without being singled out, chastised, or reprimanded? Think about that. Right? So not only exist, but also to live and act in a manner that should be reviewed as normal, but instead is considered problematic because it makes others feel threatened. I felt that before. So this young lady, she continues and says, since she began publicly speaking, expressing her views on race in America, more specifically, what it feels like to be black in America. Hang on. You guys like my church music? That's pretty nice. So she says she cannot talk about the injustice of unarmed black men being killed by police, the unfair criticism of Colin Kaepernick, or just her personal accounts as being a black woman without someone telling her why her feelings are misplaced, and to shut up and sit down. It does not matter if the request is cloaked in fluffy words or scathing and raging. The message is still resounding. Be quiet. We are tired of hearing about your imaginary struggles. Because if you don't believe that racism is both subtle and blatant, then that being black in a majority white society does not come with a just bullshit, then it must be a pigment of your imagination. Now go ahead, guys. I activated the comments for this episode and all other episodes, so definitely go ahead and ask questions. I definitely relate to this. I hate this topic, but it needs to be talked about. We got to find ways to cope with this. Just because somebody is racist towards us, we can't lash out. So I had a conversation with other people, and I want to have a conversation with you guys. How do we come together and live above this negativity? Because racism is everywhere. It's been here for God knows how long. But moving forward, how do we handle it in a positive way? Okay, I'm gonna add on to this mini bonus segment that I put up for you guys. So please don't take what I said the wrong way. I'm not racist. I'm not brushing off racism. Matter of fact, racism is a very big problem in the whole entire world. When I say let's come together and talk about it, I mean, what can we do as black people together to not feel what that young lady felt? I mean, that's a horrible feeling. I hate that. But that's all I'm talking about. I just didn't want the people that listen to this podcast to think I am racist or I'm just brushing it off, that racism doesn't exist. I just don't want it turning into something negative. So when I say let's talk, let's get together, let's figure something out, it's just that's what this podcast is about. It's about bettering. It's not about going to get violent. Okay? So I hope this makes more sense. And thank you again for listening. I appreciate you.